Yashodanandana Yadajanarandana Yamuna Chera Vanachari Yamuna Chera Vanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihare Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihare Gopi Janavara Girivara Jare Gopi Janavara Girivara Jare Yashodanandana Vrajajanarandana Yashodanandana Vrajajanarandana Yashodanandana Vrajajanarandana Yashodanandana Vrajajanarandana Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Jai Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Ashtottara Shata Shri Srimati Shri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Nanta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai Gaur Premanande. Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manovistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Sayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadanchikam Panchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyeva cha Pacitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasaji Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan Chinara Smaranaham Vigna Vinasham Anayasya Harinjavan Shita Puran. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I'm happy again to come here to Kalyani. And Samapati Prabhu called me today and invited me. And I was thinking, what shall I speak today? And I thought, as Kumbh Mela is going on today, I will speak on this topic a little bit. So, how many of you know the story of Kumbh Mela, of this pastime? What is the origin of this celebration? Okay, so the beginning of the story is described in Srimad Bhagavatam in 8th canto, and this pastime happens millions of years before. Demigods and demons, they always exist in this world, and they always fight between each other. Actually, in Bhagavad Gita it is said, Dvaguta sarga lokismin daiva asuraiva cha. Vishnu bhakta smrito daiva asuras tadiparyaha. So initially, asuras, they came from Diti, one of the wives of Kashyapa Muni, and Daityas, they are called Daityas. And Aditi became mother of Devatas. They always fight between each other. But nowadays, Rakshasah Kalima Shrita Jayante Brahmayonishu. In the families of Brahmanas, demons will appear in this age of Kali. On the other hand, in Chaitanya Bhagavat, it is said, Shotchadesha Shotchakuli Apana Saman Janmaya Vaishnavi Sabari Karitran. So in Kali Yuga, in the families, in very low families, great devotees will appear. And we see from the history of ISKCON, Srila Prabhupada, he got many disciples, and specifically from Western world. And one disciple, her name was Koalini Devi. Maybe nobody heard about her, but she was very advanced devotee, very faithful to Srila Prabhupada, and she was born, her mother was an alcoholic, and as soon as she was born, her mother brought her in a pub, like in some drink house, and she put her on the table and said, anybody who wants, take her, please take her. I don't need her. I don't need this child. So one Mataji, he took her, he rose her, and then she met Srila Prabhupada, and she became a great devotee. This is an example how even nowadays great devotees may appear in any families. So demons and demigods, they were fighting, but the power of the demigods were with their following guru. But they offended Brahmanas. They offended a Brahmana, Durvasa Muni. And in Bhagavatam it is said that if you offend a Brahmana, you will be ruined. So after offending Durvasa Muni, their power became decreasing. And then they approached Lord Brahma, and Lord Brahma is usually, he went to the milk ocean and he approached Vishnu, and please protect us, my dear Lord, demons defeat us. So again, and Lord Vishnu, he gave very interesting advice to them. We know that our Lord Krishna, he is not limited, and he can do whatever he wants. He is the only living entity who can do whatever he wants, and it will be religion. Because what is religion? The definition of religion is that it's what is called in Vedas. And Vedanta Krit Veda Vedeva Chaham. I am the compiler of the Vedas. And Lord Krishna, he likes to play some games, and he likes to create some tricks. And he said to the demigods, please go to the demons and talk with them, and you combined should do some pastime. You should churn the milk ocean. In Bhagavatam it's described that in our Bhumandala, in our universe, the central part of our universe is called Bhumandala, and it's divided into 7 parts. And between these parts there are 7 oceans. One of them is milk ocean, ocean of milk. And if we churn milk, we will get butter. In the same way, Vishnu advised demons and demigods to churn the milk ocean. And the ocean is huge. How will you churn the ocean? You need some very big items. So they took one Mandara hill. Mandara hill is very huge hill. And actually our Earth, our planet, is connected to the heavenly worlds, and the same objects which are manifested in the heaven, we can also find in this on this earth. And there is also Mandara hill on earth. I believe it's called Jharkhand. There is a station, Mandara hill. You can reach this station by train from Howrah. It will take, 6 hours maybe. You will reach Mandara hill. Huge mountain. And Lord Vishnu put this mountain on the back of Garuda, and Garuda brought it to the milk ocean. And for churning, you need some rope. And they called Vasuki, the big snake, huge snake. And Garuda disappeared because Garuda, he is not a vegetarian. So Vasuki was fearful of Garuda. And they brought Garuda. Garuda came, and okay, let's start churning. What to do? And discussion started. Which part of a snake demons will hold, and which part of the snake demigods will hold? Okay, demons, they are full of conception. Aham, mamaji, paramo, me, and mine. So okay, we will hold the head of the snake, and you will hold the tail, back of animal. Okay, you hold. And they started churning, but Krishna, he always protects his devotees, and he protects demigods. Then, when they started churning using Vasuki, from the mouth of Vasuki, fire appeared, and it created so much sufferings for the demons. And demigods peacefully were holding tail of Vasuki, and then they discovered that this mountain, Mandara mountain, it started sinking because it was not fixed in the ocean. So what to do? In each and every circumstance, when some problem appears, devotees call Vishnu, and they call the Lord, and Lord, he assumed a form of Kurma, and because Kurmadev, he had some itching on his back, and he wanted to stop its itching. So he very happily accepted Mandara mountain on its back, and in this way he supported the Mandara hill. And they started churning, and very interesting items started appearing from the ocean. First, what appeared first? Poison. A lot of poison. And Shiva, and that's how Lord Shiva became known as Nilakantha, because he drank all the ocean, and after drinking, because it was very poisonous, on his neck appeared one line, blue line, and he got named Nilakantha. And it's described that Shivji, he started feeling a little bit dizzy after drinking so much poison. He started feeling dizzy, and then appeared moon moon lace, what's called moon lace. So on the head of Shiva, the moon symbol is there. And he appeared, and it was given to pacify dizzying of Lord Shiva. Then many wonderful items appeared. From the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, you can find Airavatam Gajendranam. Airavata, Krishna says, I am Airavata among the elephants. Oh, yeah. Airavata and Panchajanya. Panchajanyam Hrishikesho Devadatam Dhananjaya. Krishna's conch Panchajanya appeared. Many wonderful items. Apsaras, and after Apsaras, Lakshmiji appeared. Kaustubhamani appeared. It was given to Vishnu. This way many valuable items appeared. Then what happened? Afterwards, one very effulgent living entity appeared. His name was Dhanvantari. So in this Leela is unique in the whole Bhagavatam, because during this Leela, 3 avatars of Vishnu appeared. First was Kurma, then Dhanvantari, and the third one will be Mohinimurti. Maybe this is the only female incarnation of the Lord, you know. And when Dhanvantari appeared, he appeared with a pinch or pot of nectar, desirable object for everyone, demons and demigods. And demons immediately they started running towards Dhanvantari. They took the pitch and they started running away. And what to do? Demigods were disappointed, and they started fighting with them. And they were fighting for 12 days. And 1 day for demigods is 1 year for us. And during that 12 days, for the 4 times, 1 drop of nectar fell down on the ground. Once in 3 days. And it became once in 3 years on earth. Therefore, these 4 drops of nectar fell into 4 different places in our earth. Haridwar or Haridwar, Nasik in Maharashtra, then Ujjain, and the 4th one is Prayagraj. That's how these 4 tirthas appear. So, and in certain days, then therefore, once in 12 years, these holy places become very much nectar become manifested in these places. And this time, if I'm not mistaken, the day after tomorrow will be the most auspicious day during this Kumbh Mela, when the same nectar will be manifested in Prayagraj, in Devaprayag. So this is the reason why sages and people all over the India, and not only from India, come there and take bath to get liberation. In Shastra it is said, you will get a lot of benefit by taking bath during that day. So this is a short history of this Kumbh Mela. But I want to give some Gauriya Vaishnava perspective on this event. So this festival is very important for us, but not because of that we can come there and take bath. I heard that 40 koti of people will attend this festival this year. In 1989 or 87, I read that only 16 millions of people attended. Now it became very popular. And what is the benefit? My friend also, a devotee, he went there. But actually, what is the meaning of attending that festival? And I want to give some Vaishnava perspective on it. Maybe you will be surprised to know that our Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, the spiritual master of our Srila Prabhupada, he normally did not take bath in holy rivers. Why? So people normally they go to the holy places to take bath to become purified. But we should know that all the instructions of Shastras are meant for different people. And there are different different tracks which you may follow towards Krishna. There is a very slow track. For example, devotees from Madhva Sampradaya, the followers of Madhvacharya, they follow very slow track. So their spiritual path takes many, many lifetimes, a lot of lifetimes. Very slow track. And Vedas generally deal with people who want to make spiritual progress very slowly. And Vedas encourage people, okay, just go to some holy places, take bath. You will be benefited, and it's true. But there is a more speedy path, and more speedy path is the most difficult actually. This path was given by Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In its basis, it's based on Bhagavad Gita, the last two instructions of Lord Krishna. Manmana bhavamat bhakto matiji mam namaskuru mam evaishesi satyamte pratijami priyasine sarvadharman parityaja mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarvapapibhyo makshishami mashujaha. This is the path of Sharanagati. And if you follow this path, so our spiritual progress will be very quick. And if we want to follow this quick path, we should know that not all the instructions of the Vedas are meant for us. And I have a good news that books that we have translated by Srila Prabhupada, they are meant for those who want to progress very quickly. And the live project of Srila Prabhupada was translation of Srimad Bhagavatam. And in Srimad Bhagavatam, in the very beginning, in the 15th verse, 1.15, it is said by the sages who glorified Sudha Goswami. Yadvada samshrayah sutta munayah prashamayanaha sadyah punantyuparsprishtak svardunya punasevaya. It is said that taking bath in Ganga is very purifying, but it will purify you after a long time. But if you happen to meet a pure devotee of the Lord, then by his association, you can be purified very quickly. The same message appeared in the 5th canto, prayers of the inhabitants of Jambudvipa. We are all live in Jambudvipa, and our representative is Narada Muni, who represents us before the Supreme Lord. And the living entities from Jambudvipa, they pray, Yatsanga labdham nijavirya vaibhavam tirtha mohu samspreshatam himanasam. The meaning is the same. Who is the sane man who will not associate with devotees to quickly perfect his life? Although taking bath in Ganga will purify you after a long time. So just 1 month before, we had a Srila Prabhupada's book distribution marathon. And when my friend, I was living in Moscow, after I came in contact with devotees, I lived in Moscow for 9 years, maybe 8 years. And I had one friend, he's a book distributor, very inspired to distribute Srila Prabhupada's books. And once he came to our temple and he gave a class and he said, you can benefit others, you can go on the top, on the roof of a house and take a bottle of Ganga and sprinkle it over the people who go on the streets. In this way, you will benefit them, that's true. But they will be much more benefit if you give them Srila Prabhupada's books, because the process of reading Bhagavatam is very purifying. Yadredete katham rishtas trishnayas prashamoidaha nirvairam yatra bhutishu nodvego yatra kashchina. If we assemble in the place where Bhagavad Katha is going on, so all the members of the assembly, they will be purified at least during the time when Katha is going on. Everybody will forget about his hankerings, thirst, hunger, etc. This is the most purifying method. And therefore, I want to read some very interesting verse, just one verse from Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat was compiled by Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur, and our Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, he wrote a commentary on this book, and he gave beautiful commentary. So this Lila describes when father of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Jagannath Mishra, when he passed away, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to set an example for other people to follow Vedas, he went to Gaya to do the last rites for his father. But he gave the very exalted meaning of this traveling to Gaya, this Gaya Yatra. People did not know. The actual meaning of going to Gaya for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was to meet his guru, Ishwarapuri. Everybody should know about Ishwarapuri because his birthplace is very nearby. I also visited 2 times. I'm very happy to go there. Prabhu boli Gaya Jatra Safala Amar Jata Kone Tekilaya Charanatomar. The Lord said, my journey to Gaya has become successful the moment I was able to see your lotus feet. And Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that this is the meaning of going to Yatra. This is the meaning of pilgrimage, to meet the pure devotees. And Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has compiled Kalyana Kalpataru, where he said, Mon Tumi Tirthi Sadarata Ayodhya Mathura Maya Kashi Kanchi Avantiya Dharahati Arach Jata. I don't know if you are able to understand my Bangla Ucharan. My dear mind, you are always attached to the different places of pilgrimage such as Ayodhya, Mathura, Haridwar, Kashi, Kanchi, Avanti and Dwaraka. Tumi chaha brahmi bare shakol bare bare mukhal mukti labha kori baratare se shakol tar bhram nirarthaka parishram chitta stira tirthi nahi kare. You want to travel to all these holy places of pilgrimage again and again for the sake of obtaining liberation. But it is clear that your heart is not becoming resolutely fixed by going to all these places. Therefore, all of your wanderings are simply useless labor. Tirtha fall, sadhusanga, sadhusangya antaranga, Shri Krishna bhajana manohar, jatha sadhu tatha tirtha, sthira kore nija chitta, sadhusanga kore nirantar. The real benefit of visiting any holy place is to achieve the association of the pure-hearted devotees of the Lord living there. And then he said, Jai Tirthe Vaishnavanai, Say Tirthe Nahi Jai. So if there is some holy places where there is no Vaishnavas, I will not go there. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says. This is the essence of this purport. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, whatever Tirtha may be, I will not go there if there is no Vaishnavas. Because the point of making pilgrimage is to associate with Vaishnavas. In Bhagavatam there is a famous verse in the 10th canto. Tirtha buddhi tata tata konapetri dhatake swadih kalatra dishabhavmi jadi yatirtha buddhi salilena karhiche jane shavigisho saeva gokaraha. So anybody who worships his land and who goes for pilgrimage just to take bath in rivers, he is not better than fool, than ass and a cow. They are not very intelligent. So the purpose of pilgrimage is to visit holy places, to meet with devotees, and to be engaged in Krishna Katha. And Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, there are many wonderful places connected to different forms of the Lord. But Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he was very devoted to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he said in his Sharanagati very interesting words, Gauranga Bhojan Sthan Tirtha Nahimani. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur does not considered the holy place as a holy place, the place where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu didn't go. So, regarding Kumbh Mela, we are very fortunate because Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he personally visited Prayagraj, and he visited during Mela. It was not Mahakumbh Mela, but just ordinary Mela. And he visited there, and he was staying for 10 days there. And during that 10 days, he was instructing Rupa Goswami, very important place for all of the Vaishnavas, Rupa Goswami, or for all the Rupanugas. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, every day, he took bath in the Gangas, in that place, at the confluence of Ganga and Yamuna. And also, he visited the temple of Venu Madhava. Every day he visited, he was very enchanted by the beauty of the deities there. And although during that time there is no flood generally, but he inundated the whole Allahabad with love of Godhead by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And that's how he made this place of pilgrimage. And also that place is very important for ISKCON devotees in particular, because our Srila Prabhupada in 1933, he received formal initiation from Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur there. There is Sri Rupa Gauriya Math, still existing, and it's a holy place for all of us. Like devotees in Calcutta, they promote Calcutta as a place of pilgrimage because it's connected to Srila Prabhupada. The same way, there are many different places now all over the world. Srila Prabhupada made so many places as tirthas by blessing them with a touch of his lotus feet. I'm from Moscow, and in Moscow there were no tirthas previously. It's no holy places. So all of you are very fortunate because practically we're staying in a tirtha. But in Moscow there were no tirthas at all. But Srila Prabhupada made it a tirtha. He was there only for the 5 days, in 1971. And after that, he made one devotee there. Actually, he met only with one Russian person. And he became so empowered preacher. So he made a lot of devotees. And now it's a holy place. And in the same way, all over the world there are many holy places. And I was speaking about, yes, Allahabad. Then, Srila Prabhupada, he personally visited Kumbh Mela. I started speaking that it's not so important to take bath in holy rivers. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur didn't take bath. He was not in favor of taking bath. But Srila Prabhupada visited Kumbh Mela twice. In 1971, it was Ardha Kumbh Mela, and in 1977, it was the last year of his presence in this world. He was sick. And when you are 81 years old and when you are sick, normally you don't travel. But for the sake of setting an example for us, so it was Srila Prabhupada who gave us an example how to celebrate Kumbh Mela. He went there. It was very cold, as usual. During the time in Allahabad, it was extremely cold. Srila Prabhupada was sick. He got cold, and devotees were suffering of cold. And some of the devotees, they did not attend Mangalarati because of cold, and they did not go to take bath. So what Srila Prabhupada did? He personally said, "Please bring me water from Ganga in the morning." And the water was brought to him. And despite his sickness, he took snan. And he attended Mangalarati from that day without fail. And it impressed devotees so much that their spiritual master, being sick, 81 years old, he was doing such an austerities. We are unable. So from that day, without fail, all the devotees attended Mangalarati after snan, after morning snan. And Srila Prabhupada said, although most of the pilgrims come for liberation, the devotees have come only to preach. Being engaged in Krishna's service, we are already liberated. We are not interested in liberation. We have come to preach devotional service. One of my friends is Russian, and now he's there. And he sends some videos, what's going on there. I was very impressed. So it's a proper temple, like our temple. Govinda Mati Purusham, every morning devotees distribute a lot of books. Every day after Mangalarati, I hear in the temple in Mayapur, preaching report, book distribution report. For the last week, it's about 40,000 books a day. So Srila Prabhupada must be very pleased. And devotees distribute prasadam to everyone. So for us, it's a great opportunity to visit Prayagraj during Kumbh Mela, because if we visit, we can serve Srila Prabhupada by preaching, by helping in prasadam distribution and book distribution. And also, we can visit all these places connected to Srila Prabhupada and connected to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And this is a real purpose of pilgrimage. And anytime we can visit and discuss the glories of Srila Prabhupada. So this is a meaning of the pilgrimage. So I wanted to share these thoughts with you. Also, very interesting point. I started today with speaking about different kinds of instructions for different kind of devotees. And Swamapati Gauranga Prabhu said that he started reading Nectar of Instruction. Yeah? It will be in the verse number Vajuvegam Anasakrothavegam Jihvavegam Adarapastavegam Etam Vegami Vishaheta Dhirak Sarva Vapiman Prithivim Sashishyad Atyahara Prayasascha Prajalmo Niyamagraha Jana Sangascha Vaulyam Cha Shatir Bhaktir Vinashiti. So Sahan Nishtaya Darya Tatat Karma Pravardhana Sankatyagasatavrikya Shatir Bhakti Prasidati. In the second verse will be said, what is prayasa? Prayasa, endeavors, fruitless endeavors, prayasa. So, for example, for those devotees who took initiation, who took first initiation, there is no need to follow some secondary rules. For example, some karmic rituals, even for offering Shraddha. If you are initiated devotee, Srila Prabhupada recommended no need to go to Gaya to perform Shraddha. Srila Prabhupada gave the method how to do Shraddha in a Vaishnava way. We should call Vaishnavas, we should glorify the departed soul and make prasad, prepare prasad and distribute to everyone and do kirtan. This is a Vaishnava way of performing Shraddha. But if you're not so serious, if some people didn't come in contact with Krishna consciousness, for them it's important at least to be connected somehow with Vedas, with Vedic path. So different instructions for different people. For example, if somebody is a sannyasi, for him there is no need to attend any marriage ceremonies, no need to go to your relatives. He's practically dead. He is dead for society. So for him, no need to go on some occasions like that, to celebrate birthdays, etc. He is a sannyasi. So I'm making a point that there are different instructions for different devotees. And Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur said that for Vaishnavas, going to different holy places just to visit them is a prayasa. It's not required labor. But if that holy places are connected to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we should go there and we should discuss the topics of Krishna. Personally, in my experience, when I came first time to Mayapur, actually, I know devotees from Russia, they are very fond of visiting some holy places in India, because as I said, in Russia there are practically no holy places. But when we come here, John Mastan is here, Mahaprabhu appeared here, wow, Bhaktivinoda Thakur's house, Katwa, oh my God. And I spent, when I came for the first time in Mayapur, I spent about half a year, 6 months. I was studying in Mayapur Institute. Then I came back, and I came back to Moscow. I had dreams practically every day about Mayapur. It's so impressive. And I, again, almost 3 years back, for the second time, I came to Mayapur. I'm still here, and practically every week I was going on parikrama with my friends, and devotees taught me how to do parikrama. And what is the essence of parikrama? By our own personal experience. So it's best to go by Toto, bus, train, and while going in Toto, we do kirtan. It's difficult, little bit, but anyway, we carry Mritanka, Karalas, we do kirtan. Then I like to prepare before going to some place. For example, if we go to Denur, we are discussing there the pastimes of Vrindavan Das Thakur, sing some bhajan, Sohi Vaishnava Thakur, and something related to that particular place. So on the way we do kirtan, we chant Hare Krishna, also bring some gifts to the deities, some small gifts like incense, some mala, and trying to ask local pujaris about the glories, narrate us, show us something. And take prasadam there also. Prasada seva, it's one of the items of deity service, excepting Mahaprasada Bhojana, as it is described in Nectar of Devotion. So, and I found that after going there, I feel myself very, very purified. Everybody is happy because we practice 5 angas of devotional service. So the main point is going on pilgrimage is to be engaged in 5 kinds of devotional service. Who can name the 5 most powerful angas?
Deity devotee, Bhagavatam, Nam Bhagavatam. Deity devotee, Nam Bhagavatam.
Sadhu Sangha, Nam Kirtan, Bhagavad Shravan, Madhuravas, Shri Murtir, Shradaya Savan, Sakala Sadhana Shrestha E Panchanga, Krishna Prem Janmai Panchara Upasanga, Shri Janagodev Subhadra Devi Ki Jai. Sadhu Sangha, we should go with association, with devotees. Nama Kirtan, on the way we can do Kirtan. Actually, I was fortunate to have so enthusiastic Kirtaniya, so just when we travel to Kolkata, all the way in a train we do Kirtan. Namkir, Bhagavad Shravan, so we prepare and we read something from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Madhuravas is there because we are going to holy place. Madhuravas means to be present in a holy place or in temple, Vishnu temple. And Srimurti Seva, in the temple, Srimurti Seva is going on. So this is a 5 angas. So it makes our parikrama very successful. And some interesting things, as I quoted Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Gauranga Borjit Sthan, Tirthana Himani. So place not related to Mahaprabhu, I don't consider a holy place. And in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, 16th chapter, there is a story. This chapter is called something like Mahaprabhu, Lord Chaitanya, makes an attempt to go to Vrindavan. Actually, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he tried 4 times he tried to reach Vrindavan. First time was unsuccessful. After accepting sannyas, by trick, Nityananda Prabhu brought him to Shantipur instead. But he actually wanted to go to Vrindavan. Second time, he was based in Orissa. He wanted to go, but he had one very devoted das, very devoted servant, Prataparudra Maharaj. And he told all the devotees, so listen to me, I'm a king, I'm a king of Orissa, so this is my order. By any means, try not let Mahaprabhu to go. Please keep Mahaprabhu here. I cannot live without him. But Mahaprabhu, they couldn't. Mahaprabhu wanted to go. Actually, during that time, he didn't go. He didn't reach Vrindavan because he had a purpose to meet with Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami in Ram Keli. Who have you been in Ramkeli or in Malda? No, so not so far, but by train. Yeah, I also visited. Ramkeli, and Mahaprabhu went there just to instruct just to meet Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. And on the way there, Maharaja Prataparudra said, "Okay, he is leaving. What can I do? But I order you, in every place where Mahaprabhu stayed for a night or where he took bath, make some stambha, some memorial on the glorification of Mahaprabhu. Let's see. Mahaprabhu just took bath there, but it is sufficient to build a temple." That's what Maharaja Prataparudra did. And actually, this tradition is going on nowadays. It's just before Shirampur. Before Shirampur, Sharafuli station, I believe. There is one temple, it's called Nimai Tirtha Ghat. Temple belongs to Gauri Vedanta Samiti, the followers of Bhakti Pragyankeshwara Maharaj, some Gauri Mat. They built the temple only because Mahaprabhu took snan there. That's all. And beautiful temple, so beautiful temple. And also, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he started a project to establish 108 Padapithas of Mahaprabhu all over India. And during his lifetime, he managed to establish only 8. One of them is in Kanai, one of them is Atisara, and from Calcutta go to south, and in some other places, I don't remember. Only 8. But he wanted 108. So he did 8 and 100 he left for us. Some disciples of Srila Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur outside ISKCON also did something, but nowadays ISKCON is making many Padapithas. I personally, last year in Vraj, I saw 3 of them, and I know that this year, actually, in Mayapur, in Namhata, there is one Padapitha. Namhata, ISKCON Namhata. And this year, after Gaur Purnima, Srila Jayapataka Maharaj with his disciples will go on safari to South India, and they will also establish some more Padapithas. So this is a very important project for all of us. So now, by the grace of Srila Prabhupada, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we have a lot of holy places, but our program remains the same. Whenever we go, so we don't mind to go to Prayagraj, okay, fine, we will go. If somebody invites us to some other holy place, Haridwar or Badrikashram, or even to some, I don't know, Shaktipith maybe, we don't mind to go, but if we do some kirtan on the way, and if we have something to discuss about Krishna, to glorify Krishna, to preach, and that's what we need. So this makes our pilgrimage successful. And again, what was pointed out by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur and by others, by Srimad Bhagavatam, the goal of pilgrimage is sadhu sangha. So when you will be planning to go somewhere, you ask yourself, will I be able to get sadhu sangha there or not? And if there will be some devotees, and you may get some nice association, we can go there. So this is my presentation on this topic today. It's basically what I wanted to share with you. Any questions about this, please? Sure. Yes.
Hare Krishna. So, according to that, so it will we shouldn't go, or no need to visit any holy places.
No. As I said, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur did not visit holy places just for visiting. So, mostly people visit holy places to get some punya. But we are not interested in punya. We are interested in bhakti. So our goal of pilgrimage is completely different. We want to get some blessings. So we need to go to pilgrimage. But if we go to Kumbh Mela, we go not with a desire to get liberation or get some purification, some pious result. No, we want to see the place which is connected to Mahaprabhu. Actually, Mahaprabhu took bath there, so that place it became Charinamrita. So this is the purpose of our pilgrimage.
Prabhu, you said like Mahaprabhu tried to go Vrindavan, but he stopped 4 times by devotees. Like you mentioned, one time Nityanand Prabhu, and then one time by King of Orissa, and remaining two. And remaining two.
Remaining two he successfully reached 2 more times. But interestingly, so for the second time when he was going to Vrindavan, if we go from Puri to Vrindavan, we will not go to Ramakeli, we will not go to Kananachala, it's different direction. Because he had in mind that I am going not to Vrindavan, I am going to meet with Rupa and Sanatana Goswami. Other pilgrimage of Mahaprabhu will be described later in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Yeah. Krishna. So we should go on pilgrimage. Our goal is different, and I wanted to say something else, something more about it. Something came to my mind. In Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, did anybody read Chaitanya Charitamrita? At least partially. Jai. Shri Shri Janavalek Subhadra Devi Ki Jai. In Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, you can find many purports. Well, Srila Prabhupada said, if you want to go to Palpara or to Halisahar, you should take a train of Eastern Indian Railways and get down on the station, some station, Chakda or Halisahar, and take a rickshaw and go 3 kilometers towards west, and then you will find the Shripati. Many places like that. So Srila Prabhupada gives very detailed information. It means he wants us to go. He wants us to visit these places. Bhakti-Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he said, his main purpose was to preach, actually, to establish Gauriya Mats. So he said that my main purpose is to give Krishna Katha. I have no time. My life is short. Actually, he passed away very early, about 43 years old he was. So actually, he was actively preaching for less than 20 years. He took sannyas in the age of 44, and he passed away in 63, I believe. 62 or almost 63. Practically 19 years. So if you don't have time at all, if your life is short, if you don't have money to go to India, for example, if you live somewhere, do the most important things. Shravanam, Kirtanam. But if you have opportunity, okay, we should go. We should glorify the places. Okay. So we can finish there. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Rantarachmat Bhagavatam ki jai, Shri Jagabhadar Subhadra Devi ki jai, Gauri Premanande, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai.